Are you ready? Are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the musical director and a new addition to the show. I'll let you do the introduction. How are you, Mr. Andy Merryweather?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. Yeah, I'm introducing Harper Merryweather, our daughter. She's sleeping right now, so she's not going to be very good on camera, but this is her, everyone. This is what happened after 9 months. So yeah, very excited. It's all bizarre, and yeah, having 2 is definitely like triple the fun. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, here she is, and yeah, she's a dream. And I've got a dummy, or what do you guys call it, pacifier, on the piano because I don't want to scream it on the show.
You call it a dummy?
Dummy, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our convention of we name everything on the nose by and large, it's pacifier to pacify the baby so it stops screaming. That's what we do. It's what we do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know why it's called a dummy. Yeah, I have to look up that. Pacifier makes sense to me.
That one makes sense. There are other ones where when people point it out and be like, yeah, I can see why that's a little on the nose.
What, like sidewalk? Sorry.
Sidewalk. It's like, yeah. You walk on the sure. I get it. Although one that kills me, don't you guys call sprinkles thousands and thousands?
Oh, hundreds and thousands, yeah.
Hundreds and thousands instead of sprinkles?
We call it sprinkles. Ezra calls it sprinkles.
Okay. Yeah. I just heard that and I was like, wow, that seems so common.
I think hundreds and thousands, I think, if that's what it was called, probably dates back to like maybe around the time that I was born, and the people have called it sprinkles ever since.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there is I know what it is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So yeah, there is that. Yeah. I think we have some unusual British sweet names that don't make sense. I bet I can't think of them right now. Obviously, I've got a baby brain, but yeah, I think we have some really unusual stuff. Like, candy is a specific thing, whereas you call candy what we call sweets. I think
broad generalization.
Yeah, whereas candy for us is like a specifically hard sweet.
Okay. Like, well, we call those hard candies.
Oh, well, there you go. Literal USA.
Exactly. We find it and we're just very succinct. It's, I don't know if it's a part of the German heritage. Eins zwei. It's just, let's just get to the fucking point here.
Yeah.
Although the Germans would have a word for us co-opting that kind of mentality. I'm sure they do.
And the pronunciations thing, I don't think we've ever done, but the one that baffles me when I hear it in movies and TV shows is the way you guys pronounce caramel. Don't you guys say caramel or something like that?
Well, there's 2 pronunciations, caramel and caramel.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it's region specific as to how you pronounce it.
Paul.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So, okay. I see. I feel like I hit.
There's a lot of region specific. Some people call all sodas Coke. Some people in certain areas, they grew up calling it pop. Certain areas, they all just call it soda.
Yeah.
It depends. I grew up calling everything Coke.
Yeah. Okay. My auntie, who's from Hoboken, when she moved here, ordered a soda, and they brought out like a fizzy water.
Yeah, makes sense. Soda water.
Soda water, yeah. You're like, oh yeah, we don't call that here. Yeah. But I think from movies and stuff, we do know pretty much everything that you guys, I think we have way more of an understanding of what you guys call things because of the, all of our content is obviously American.
Our worldwide cultural infiltration that we've done for 100 years. We're good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she's getting heavy, so I'm going to put her down.
Probably smart. Smart. But look at that little angel, quiet as can be.
She's great. Yeah, I've been holding her for a while, by the way, folks. I haven't got that bad stamina. There was a pre-game. I'm going to pop her down, drop her right on the floor.
There we go. Onto that cold cobblestone. There she goes.
She's adorable.
gonna give her
It'll
the
be
full-
nice, ambiguous shape in the back of her head. All the cobbles will help.
Exactly.
It'll be fun.
It'll give her an interesting hairline. It'll be unique later on.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure there are uses for that.
Oh, that's a hell of an indentation. Well, that's a story.
I had a show to do, folks. Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring in our two guests today. Two returning guests. We're excited about the first one. It's been a minute since he's been on. We're excited to have him back. Please help us welcome back to the show and future LA resident, Mr. Brendan Meyer. Brendan, how are you?
Hello. Good. I'm now fascinated to find out. So, Andy, there was a movie when I was growing up, Vin Diesel, The Pacifier. Was that called Vin Diesel in The Dummy?
The Dummy.
Was that? What?
No,
That's interesting because that would be on the nose, don't you think?
In big words, The Dummy. I don't know. Was that?
Nice, Matt. First of all, Matt, excellent joke.
Yeah,
No, that was called The Pacifier.
Oh, okay. I could see.
we
I could see why if I was Vin Diesel, I wouldn't necessarily want to star in a movie called The Dummy. So that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we aren't void of the word pacifier in context. So yeah, it did make sense. Yeah. But did he play like a babysitter in that? So it was like a double meaning.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the other one is nappies. We say nappies. You guys say
like diapers.
Diapers. Yeah, we don't use diapers.
Oh, all right.
But obviously, we do know.
And I grew up calling it pop. Actually, that was in Canada. Yep.
Yeah, so it's the catch-all term for everything is pop.
Yeah, it was all pop. Yeah, it was more when I started to know people from the States more, being that soda was even I don't even know what soda was really. I mean, you heard about soda pop, but yeah, if you were at the movie theater, you would get popcorn and pop.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We have pop here, but it was specifically for like really cheap brands of Coca or Coke. Yeah, like really like we had one called Panda Pop, and it was like this really dodgy flat version of Coke that you got at the Chippy.
And who knows? I don't even know if that's all of Canada, but that's what it seemed to be when I was growing up.
That's exciting.
Where I was.
Could be.
Okay. Let's get a fourth view on this.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get a fourth opinion on this. What was the Hawaiian perspective on what's called soda? We're about to find out. Please help us welcome back to the show, Mr. Oyama.
I'm just so excited to be back on etymology, the score.
Nice.
This is just what I come here to talk about. One quick note on the caramel situation. As someone who went to college, or sorry, for the Brits, uni in Indiana, it drove me insane because there's literally a town called Carmel that is like a huge prominent town, and people that live in Indiana still call caramel. And I'm like, no, that is a town. There is a difference. They're literally spelled differently. But anyway, that's a whole
interesting
thing. And we called it soda for what it's worth. So
yeah,
there you go.
That is
Okay, so let's continue down this rabbit hole. What is you guys have university? So what is college and university?
The same.
They're kind of interchangeable. I know that from what I understand, the UK there's sort of different style, like structures or styles of school.
Well, yeah,
school, right?
You go to school, then you go to college for 2 years, then you go to uni for 3 years.
Yeah. So college is like what, like a community college, I guess, sort of functionally is here, where it's like you get your prerequisites and then you get your more advanced degree, I guess. But yeah.
Okay. But college is the much more broader term. So if you were talking to someone about what state you got educated in, you'd say I went to college in New York or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it was NYU.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
College is more like almost like the time period in your educational life. It's like the umbrella.
Catch-all. Yeah. But so there wouldn't be any risk of people assuming you went to a community college just because you've said college. It's just everyone understands.
Not really. I think usually people specify if they went to like a smaller school. Also, usually they would indicate where, because people are in the United States are very proud of where they went to college, as I just displayed a mere 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. So college for us is 16 and 17 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's still high school.
It starts at 18 for us.
So that's university starts at 18. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Are you guys? What's the years called? You're still in school, 16 and 17.
Yeah, just junior and senior year of high school.
Yeah.
It's just part of high school. It's like their 4 years of high school. It's like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, school stops at 15 here, then everyone goes off to college.
Explains a lot. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, gentlemen, are we ready to play today's game?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, then. Here is your bell for round
Hit the
number one.
bell.
Next
Nothing like
time
the
I'll
sounds
be
on the
on
show.
your
Nothing
visual
like
cue.
the sounds on this show.
Yeah.
They're just the best.
We have to cut that out and have Paul just do that every episode now. Hit the
Yeah.
bell.
I wasn't anticipating,
love
but
that,
round
actually.
2, we'll sync up a little bit better, and I'll be Johnny on the spot.
You could also you could edit it technically. Just take out the empty space, but you know.
You could, but then I'd have to download this, pull out a half a second, and then
That's true.
re-upload. So we're talking about like 3 hours to take out a half a second.
Well,
You
we
cut right
we
off
also
the
don't know what Brendan's going to be saying in the next hour or so that you might have to clip out anyway. So
It's true. It's true. It's true. You wouldn't believe the stuff you guys had to clip out of the last one. Actually, no. I think anyone who's seen
Yeah.
my episode with Sam Levine knows nothing was taken out of that
Nope.
episode. There's no way there was
I would
anything
argue
taken.
that they're worth some things cut, but just
Yeah,
not out of the
yeah,
episode.
yeah,
But that's a whole,
yeah.
Anyway.
Very
I'm
good.
just bitter that Talking Tips is now the #1 podcast everywhere. We were so close. He didn't bring us along. That's now literally number
Well,
one.
it is on
Copyright.
Vimeo, but it's
Yeah,
all. on
it's like
Vimeo.
when people are on a podcast and they like give a really great idea for a movie, but jokingly, and then it's like, haha, we should cut that out, and then they never do. I hope one day
Yeah.
someone actually makes like a movie out of something like that. And it's like we had it right in our hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe you'll be that first person.
Maybe this is all me setting the trap.
Maybe he already has. Maybe he already has. Maybe he already
This
has.
show is a trap. So
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. So Paul, you will have opening choice in the first round of 1 through 5. Once you make your selection, I will give a clue, and Andy will begin playing. When either of you think you know the movie that it's from, buzz in with your name. I will call on you. It's worth 10 points, and there is a bonus question worth 5 points, but I'll give you the rules of that when we come to it. So, Mr. Oyama, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin round number 1?
let's start with number 4.
All right. Number 4, it is. Your clue comes to us from Eric Grebner, and it is, I am in a world of shit. I am in a world of shit. Can't wait for Ezra to watch this one already.
Don't know how to cue that one up physically, but I'll think of ideas. When I hear the clues, I'm like,
No problem. No problem.
Okay.
I'll have different effects. I'll just go ahead and start downloading from online and then
a little
upload.
soundboard,
Okay.
Is that a Slumdog Millionaire?
That is correct for 10 points.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. I just thought with the clue, and then I was like, if it sounds like anything like possible like that, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
dialed
seem
in.
to be-
I didn't. The paper planes. It didn't click for me for some reason. But
Just a
all
clue
right.
for me, but I do remember
Good
that
work.
song being a two. I'm pretty sure.
So,
Yeah.
Brendan, you're up 10-0. You have a bonus question. Now, some of these are easy and some of these are hard, and you have a choice. You can choose to go it alone, but if you get the question wrong, you'll lose 5 points. Otherwise, you can open up to you and Paul. No one will lose any points, but he can cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question is, do you want to be a dick or not?
I won't be a dick on this one. Let's see how it goes, because I don't want to
Alright.
lose. I don't want to lose points. Not yet.
All right.
Not yet. We'll see.
All right. It's open to you both, so just buzz in with your name. Here is your bonus question. Slumdog Millionaire marks the film debut of its 2 leads who are
Brendan.
Paul.
Dev Patel and Frida Pinto.
That is correct for 5 points.
Dev Patel, who I ran into merely like 2 or 3 days ago. I was on my lunch break at work, and I was like, "Is that Dev Patel?" I don't think I should be allowed to like be in the same vicinity as.
Wait, that's like a Slumdog Millionaire moment where you never would have known that question if you hadn't run into Dev Patel in real life. That's like an amazing.
Relax. And when I was eating lunch, I looked down and it was a Chipotle bowl with pinto beans, and I was like, "Wait,
Incredible.
There you go. Pinto bean. Good for you.
Amazing.
Nice.
All right. It is 10-5. Brendan is in the lead, but Brendan, you got the music question right, which means you have choice 1, 2, 3, or 5.
So number 2.
All right. Number 2, your clue is in a New York state of mind. In a New York state of mind.
Group of people from New York did this at karaoke last night.
Parli più piano e nessuno sentirà. Il nostro uomo lo viviamo io e te.
Brendan.
The Godfather Part 2?
That is incorrect.
Let's see. Paul.
Paul?
The Godfather?
That is correct for 10
Oh,
points.
I overthought it because I was thinking about the Statue of Liberty being a big part of the second one. I overthought it.
That's the wedding scene. That's some of the reason plays over the
No,
wedding
it
scene.
makes sense. It makes sense.
A movie
right.
Brendan's never seen.
Yeah. No, I recognized it. I recognized it. I just was like in my mind. I was like New York, but I guess they're both New York. What am I doing?
They are.
They are. Yeah. No. They are.
Now the reason I knew this answer was back at. No, I'm kidding. I should have done that.
Yeah.
I do bit every answer.
Yeah, exactly. I actually ran into Marlon Brando on the street.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday I ran into Coppola at a screening of
He's still alive. Yeah.
We both gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd. That was just him.
All right, it's 15-10. Paul, you're in the lead. Bonus question: do you want to be a dick or not?
Yeah, I'm not giving Brendan the chance to answer a Godfather question, so I will.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, it's open to you. Or it's just for Paul then. Paul alone. Here's your bonus question: The Godfather won 2 Oscars, but was nominated for how many in total?
Ooh. And we're not counting the rescinded score nomination, right? Because
the fact that you knew that, I will take that into account.
I'm going to say 9.
It was 10. You lose 5
That's
points.
hard, dude. That's hard. I don't think I would have known that, actually. I don't think so.
I wonder which one.
Yeah, technically he was nominated for 11, but 1 was rescinded.
Yeah.
Making it 10. All right, tie ball game, 10 points apiece.
All right.
Paul, you now have choice, sir. Do you want 1, 3, or 5?
Let's take the best film in the Godfather franchise. 3.
Wow.
Ooh. I agreed with a lot
of
it
won Best Picture. The Godfather Coda. Isn't that what won Best Picture in 2021?
Oh, yeah. That's what people thought. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Number 3 it is. I will let you know this one could be tough. Could be tough.
Is that the clue?
No.
Does it work?
There's a second there.
I mean, it kind of does. Kind of.
Okay. All right.
But your clue comes to us from Eric Grebner, and it's signs, everywhere, signs.
How can people be so heartless? How can people be so cruel? Easy to be hard, easy to be cold. How can people have no feelings? How can they ignore their friends? Easy to be proud, easy to say no.
I'll give you a second clue.
Yeah.
Your second clue is unsolved mysteries. Signs.
Paul.
Oh,
this seems wrong. I'm going to say Memento.
Incorrect. So unsolved mysteries and signs everywhere, signs. I can give a third clue, but Paul can guess again at that point.
So it really is a free guess, so I can't take forever. Mulholland Drive?
No, incorrect.
Okay.
No, I mean, I like that. That would fit that movie.
I watched that like 3 days ago, so if I did not know that and it was Mulholland Drive, I would have been insane.
I've driven by a sign that says Mulholland Drive on it. You know what I mean? I'm grasping at straws. No, I need the third copy. I have no idea.
All right, third clue. Guessing is open once again. Third
Okay.
clue is Hostile, California. And that's from
Oh,
Andrew Scanlon. Hostile, California. Unsolved mysteries and signs everywhere, signs.
Oh, Paul. Zodiac?
That is correct for 10 points.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Or I don't know, like signs and Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
that
the
kind of sign makes sense.
Opening of the
Yeah.
movie when you see like the shots of San Francisco and then they slowly pan
Yeah.
out.
They're following the
car.
hill truck.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's actually really bad because that's like I would say collectively maybe our collective favorite movie of all time between the two of us, and we did not get that.
It's
I
only
haven't watched it in
like
a while, though. I gotta watch it again.
that
Yeah.
opening first verse is all it is. It's the music into that first verse and then it fades out slowly to the two kids in the car talking.
This is my signal to watch that again.
I just
haven't
watched
seen
it again
in
like
a
2
few
weeks
years.
ago.
Yeah, several years.
I could watch it literally every day for like the
Yeah.
rest of my life.
100%.
Best casting in Charles Fleischer I've ever seen in my entire life.
Best casting every role in the movie.
Yeah.
Like Arthur Lee Allen, like
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
All right, Paul, you got the question right, which means bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
It burned me before, but this is like one of my 5 favorite films of all time, so I will be a dick on this one.
Okay, well, here's your bonus question. What ER star plays partner to Mark Ruffalo's Inspector Tashi? What ER star?
ER star. That's a funny way of referring to him. And this is not the NBA player.
How would you like me to do it?
But it's Anthony Edwards.
It is Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
You want me to go Top Gun? What else?
I guess I don't think of him as that, but I mean, he was obviously had a big run on ER. But
yeah.
Anyway, fair enough.
All right, 25-10. Paul is in the lead, and you have choice 1 or 5.
Sounds like a very like Zodiac killer puzzle. 1 or 5? Which clue? Let's go 5.
All
right. Number 5 it is. Your clue for number 5 is come play with us, Danny. Come play with us, Danny. It is not the obvious, guys. It is not.
I know. Obviously, I know that, but I'm just like,
you guys are giving me a look of like, can it be this easy? No, it cannot.
No.
No, I think we had a similar thought.
Okay. Ocean's 11?
That is correct for 10 points.
Nice.
Yeah. Just had to go for it.
All right. Makes it 25-20 with Paul in the
And
lead.
this time I didn't overthink it and go Ocean's 12 because I was like, I need to just say Ocean's 11. Don't get cute this time.
Exactly.
Musical Ocean's 12 is very different from Ocean's 11. It's very Euro, like
Exactly. But I was still like, do not overthink this.
All right. Bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Nah, come on, man. I'm keeping it for myself. I'm being a dick this time.
All right.
I'm gonna live and die by my own sword.
All right, Brendan, this is for you alone then. Here it is. Danny Ocean and his crew steal how much money from the 3 casinos' combined vault? And we'll give it to you if you're within 30 million.
Oh. I'm so screwed. I am screwed. I overplayed my hand because I knew the Slumdog one and I overplayed it. All right. Literally, God, I have no frame of reference if you're within 30 million.
Exactly. Once again, some of these are easy and some of these are hard.
I have no idea. I'm going to go 250 million.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Incorrect. 160.
Okay.
160.
Literally had I should have just gone to. I had no frame of reference for that at all. Oh well, I still got 5 points, right?
You still
So
got 5 points.
That's something. That's something.
It's 25-15, and we have
right.
one question left in this first round. I will let you know now. This song plays over the credits. As soon as it hits black,
Ooh,
this song starts.
Okay. All right.
Just as a heads up. Your clue is The Clone Wars. The Clone
Great
Wars.
film. A great movie.
A self-fulfilling prophecy of endless opportunity. The warning signs across the screen in algebra.
Brendan.
Brendan.
I'm just gonna go. Is it Moon?
Incorrect.
Yeah. I don't.
It
really
could
know
work
what's
for that. I
going
could see
on.
where it would play on the credits. of that.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was on the credits, but I figured I'd do my guess
In the-
before.
All right, sorry, Matt's
the clue
celebrity
works.
doppelganger. Yeah, Sam Rockwell.
Mhm.
God, I know the song too. This is gonna bother me. Can we get a second clue?
If I give a second clue, Brendan can guess.
Yep, that's totally good. Totally fine with me.
All right. Your second clue is this is where the magic happens.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Prestige?
That is correct for 10 points.
Wow, I don't remember that. I don't remember the Prestige having a song like that over the credits. Wow.
It's the only
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any like other discernible music in that,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Yeah,
Tie
I guess
ball
all the
game.
other music in the movie is like diegetic. I think it's like people playing piano.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
Tie ball game, 25 points apiece.
Yeah.
Bonus question, Brendan. You want to be a dick or not?
I'll keep this one to myself too. I might as well.
All right. And I will tell you, I created a little hook for this one. I'll give it to you in a second. Here is your bonus question. The Prestige was one of 3 movies about magic released in 2006. Name one other.
Oh.
Okay. All right. The Illusionist.
That is correct for 5 points.
Yes. What was the other one?
Here is, I'll give you a chance. You can go double or nothing on this extra bonus question.
Wow, new.
Really?
But
new wrinkle. Why not?
I don't go, or can I just not? I can just walk away with what I have too.
You can walk away with the 5 points. Take a 5-point lead.
This is a very prestigious question. Will you walk away or will you come back?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it, but yes.
To settle your own score, so to speak.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna walk away because I don't have it right now, and I'm not gonna stall forever. I'll keep the points I got.
Keep the points you got.
Yeah.
All right. Here's your bonus question. I'll just throw it out there. See if either of you know it.
Oh, but this is for points. Yeah.
No, this is for no points. This is just for.
Yeah.
So, the other movie about magic was Scoop. Released.
Oh, geez, the Woody. Oh, geez. Yeah, I would not have remembered that. I do remember now, but I would not have remembered that. Yeah.
And the question was, what does Scoop share in common with the Prestige?
Oh, the actor.
There are 2.
Hugh Jackman and Scarlett Johansson, or both?
That is correct.
Yeah. Oh, well.
All right, you kept the 5 points, which means Brendan has the lead.
Yeah, good.
And
all right.
Here is the bell. Are we ready with the? I think we got that perfect.
Oh yeah.
I think that ended up pretty excellently. All right. So Paul, because you're in second place, you'll have opening choice in the second round. And this is our 5-second round. So once you make your selection of 1 through 5, I will give a clue, and then Andy will play a 5-second snippet of the song. It could be from anywhere in the song. It's his choice. If either of you can guess it in the opening 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 of music, it drops the point value down to 5 points. And don't forget, you both can answer. So, Paul, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin round number 2?
Let's start where it ended. 1.
All right. Number 1 it is. Your clue comes to us from our patron, Josh Sachs, and it is currying favor. Currying favor.
Da 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 da. I am.
Paul.
Paul.
Oh no, that's a mistake. Can I rescind my, or do I have to answer since I rang in?
We've never actually had anybody ask that. I am inclined to say you can rescind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, you good with that?
Yeah, I feel
Step
like
away from the
he
podium.
could just sneeze his name accidentally or something
Yeah,
like that.
no, I mean, you don't lose points if you get it wrong anyway, so it's fine to rescind it. It's not like
Yeah,
I think
but
we're
then you
having
could
some,
hear the
some
next time
argument
without it.
from Harper. Harper feels as if this is an unjust ruling.
tainted the integrity of the game, Paul. That's
All
fine.
right, so
I mean,
we'll go to the
that.
second 5 of music. If neither of you has a guess at that point, then I'll give you a second clue.
Yeah, I just go to second 5 of music. I
All right.
need more.
Okay.
I am your singing telegram.
Oh,
Paul,
Oh, okay.
clue.
that is correct for 5 points.
That's good because I was going to guess the wrong Tim Curry movie, and I was like, no.
Oh, Tim Curry. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go.
All right, it's tie ball game,
Well
30
done.
points apiece.
All right.
Paul, you have choice 2 through 4, or 2 through 5 rather.
Let's go 5.
All right, 5 it is. I think Andy might need a little bit more time to set up for this one. But your clue for number 5 is when you have a plan, but not a clue. When you have a plan, but not a clue.
So it's like when you have concepts of a plan, some would say. You know.
Well, look, dude, it took almost a decade to get the concepts just right.
Sure.
Just right.
Yeah.
9
Yeah,
years
yeah, yeah.
to really get the outline infrastructure of this.
So sorry, when you have a plan but not a clue. Okay, got it.
Mhm.
When you have a plan, but not a clue.
Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away.
Hmm.
Now, you guys can hear the 5 seconds again if you like. I don't know if that'll help or not.
This seems like such a Paul.
Paul,
Raising Arizona.
incorrect.
Hmm.
So, Brendan, you can take a guess now. And then if it's wrong, we'll go to the second 5 and you both can guess again. You can hear the second 5 without Paul and guess at the end of that if you like. It's your choice.
Because if I just go for this is essentially a free.
It's a free guess. At 10 points, it's a free guess.
Man, I really don't know. How about Fargo?
Incorrect.
Yeah, I thought I'd just see if
I
somehow
really
you were
got
just
your
off.
brain in
I
that
have no,
space.
I have no idea. No, I just didn't know. So why don't I just like see if somehow?
We'll go to the next 5. If neither of you has a guess at that point, then I'll give you a second clue.
Yeah. Okay.
And your first clue, once again, was when you have a plan, but not a clue.
Which is ironic considering the last film. Was clue.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning.
All right, I can give you a second clue. Your second clue is
I don't think that's right at all.
Southern Depression.
Oh, Paul.
Paul,
Oh,
Oh, brother, where art thou?
that is correct for 5
I-
points.
So we were right. We were right with the.
You're
Coen
both
brothers.
right
It's
there.
hilarious.
I actually almost said that instead of Fargo. That's how bad. I should have gone it. When you said Southern, I should have just gone right for it. I couldn't quite tell at the beginning.
It's
that
funny,
was
it would have
exactly
never
the
been
right
the
type of
answer.
music. Yeah.
But I was almost gonna guess Brewster McLeod with the like "I'll fly away."
I fumbled that one. I should have just said, "Oh, brother." Oh, I thought I got. Okay. Anyway.
All right, it's only 5 points.
So close. I mean, it was a guess. I didn't deserve it, but it was so close.
So it's 35 to 30. And Paul, you still have choice, sir. 2, 3, or 4.
Let's go with 2.
All right, 2 it is. Your clue for number 2 comes to us from Ken Whitehurst, and it is Punch Drunk Love. Punch
I know this
Drunk
one.
Love.
Yeah, wait a second.
I
This movie.
recorded a 4-part backing vocal for myself earlier on this one.
Okay.
So here we go.
It's gonna be sick.
Shit. Right, here we go.
I don't know why I should even try.
Tell you it's from the opening of the movie. Do you guys want to hear that again?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know why I should even try.
Oh no, is that? God damn it. Paul?
Paul?
This seems there's Creed 2.
Incorrect. Brendan, do you want to hear the next 5 of music? Do you want to take a guess now?
I'll take a guess. The Fighter?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect. So we'll go to the second 5 of music. If neither of you has a guess at that point, I will give you a second clue.
All right.
Take you back. Do, take you back.
All right, your second clue comes to us from Matt Scanlon, and it is Philadelphia Story.
Brendan.
Brendan.
God damn it.
Creed?
Incorrect.
Oh, darn. I thought
Paul.
maybe.
Paul.
Rocky?
That is correct for 5 points.
I might have guessed that if you hadn't said Creed 2 as well. That's too bad. I was like, oh, maybe it was just a little fun.
Well, at first I was like, is that like a Tessa Thompson song from Creed?
God,
Yeah.
how dare you? That is
Ooh, no.
Frank Stallone crushing it. How dare you?
Oh, darn.
All right. It's a 10-point game, 40 to 30.
All right.
Paul is in the lead.
Gotta grab it.
Paul, you have choice, 3 or 4.
Let's go 3.
All right. 3 it is. Your clue comes to us from Eric Grebner, and it is The Flaming Lips. The Flaming Lips.
Rocky 3. No, I'm just kidding.
It's impressive how close you guys have been for so many of these.
Yeah, I know. It's been small margins on a lot of them.
It has. It's really been like, oh, it's shit. You're
But that
off
just proves we're just going off clues and not the songs, because the
Yeah.
songs are obviously not in the movies. So it's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Well, look,
It says-
you guys have both
and also, the
proven to be
opening of Creed
excellent.
makes sense. Like, I should have thought about it. That song would not play in that opening scene, but whatever. Maybe it's after the opening scene.
Okay.
Through.
And what was the clue again?
The Flaming Lips. Do you guys want to hear that again?
I mean,
I don't think it'll really help me out, honestly.
How?
But, sure. Yeah, one more
I'll
time.
hear it again. Yeah, I'll hear it again.
Through.
The Flaming Lips.
Do you guys want the second 5 of music?
Yeah, I think
I'll
so.
just take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That suicide is painless. It brings on many changes.
All right, I'll give you a second clue. Your second clue comes to you from Matt Scanlon, and it is laughter is the best medicine.
I'm like,
Laughter is the best medicine, and the flaming lips.
Brendan.
I believe Paul started his name
Okay.
before.
You can go if you want. Yeah.
is it the film Joker?
Incorrect.
Oh my god.
I guess I'll say Brendan. Brendan? Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. Patch Adams?
Incorrect.
Yeah. I don't know. That's probably too,
all right,
too
I'll give
easy,
you-
clue, actually.
I'll give you one final
Yeah.
clue. We'll do another Matt Scanlon, and it is the Gould Doctor. The
Brendan.
Gould- Brendan.
The Long Goodbye?
Incorrect. The Gould Doctor. Laughter is the best medicine, and the flaming lips.
Laughter is the best. It's so funny you guessed. That's literally the Patch Adams tagline. That would be a hilarious clue.
Well, I thought it probably was a dumb guess, actually, but part of me was like, I don't want to.
Wait, can you read all three of the clues in a row again?
Sure. The Gould Doctor. Laughter is the best medicine, and the flaming lips.
Oh my god. MASH?
That is correct for 5 points.
Yeah, the minute I said it, I was like, no, that other 70
yeah,
cool.
I didn't even think about that.
It was the medicine thing. It was the medicine thing. Once I heard it again, I was like, oh, I just went too
Wait,
fast.
that's also just funny. I literally joked about guessing a 1970 Robert Altman film, and then it was another 1970 Robert Altman film. Literally the next.
Once again, you guys have been very close all fucking game to a bunch of these.
Silly.
That is really funny.
So
It's really crazy.
Yeah, that was. I just got to like. I thought Gould, and I just was like, I thought maybe I should jump on it, but I should have just at least thought about it. Because I thought California Split. I'm like, no, it's not that. But anyway, that is what it is.
I did
Yeah,
have
one of
that.
these. Gotta grab one of these, man.
All right, makes it 45-30.
Okay.
It's still a tight ball game. We have one
no,
left
so
in the
tight.
second
Let's get
round,
this
and this one could be tough. Just a heads up.
one. Oh, okay.
I feel
all
bad
right.
saying that now because I figured the MASH one you guys would get pretty quick. So
You would think.
hopefully I didn't
Not a
make you
movie I
too
like
tough.
very much, to be honest, which is probably the reason I didn't get.
What's
it.
that?
I just don't like MASH very much, so I think I don't
Yeah, I haven't
retain
seen it in a
much from
while.
it.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. But then it was on the TV show and reruns.
No,
for
100%.
Oh, I've never seen
20
the TV
years
show.
the same
That's the thing.
song. I figured it's a
That's the thing. I've never seen the TV show. That's like I've seen the movie, but
Me neither.
it's good. It's good.
yeah. I mean, I think my parents would be.
Yeah, I watched it with my mom. She loved it.
Yeah.
All right. Clue for number 4 is adventures in babysitting. Adventures in babysitting.
Brendan.
That makes
Brendan.
sense.
Halloween.
That is correct for 10 points.
Oh,
Nice job.
Woo,
my brain was
that
in
one.
just the wrong space. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's a good pull because they're just driving around the car with that on.
Yeah, I can't remember why. I mean, I got it with the babies, but I can't remember what it was. I was
That was
somehow I
Don't Fear
was
the Reaper, right? I'm not
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, that's why I got there because
I couldn't
played it
get
up.
the Iron Claw out of my head because they used that.
Yeah.
Iron Claw in a great scene, and I was like, it's not. It doesn't make any sense. But I was
I
like,
can't remember why actually, but I was reading an article that somehow they mentioned Don't Fear the Reaper in connection with Halloween, but I now cannot remember why, but
Okay.
like what it was.
Slumdog
But I did
Brendan
have
Ayer.
those in my brain. Yeah, no, it was. I mean, it took me a second to parse out. Like I had to sing for it. So I was like, I know that song. Why is it not obvious? And then I was like, got to Don't Fear the Reaper for whatever reason. Then it clicked. But I actually don't remember why. Like because I haven't seen Halloween in a few years.
I would love to if you're like, I ran into John Carpenter the other day, just a one.
Yeah, he was
fine.
like, Don't Fear the Reaper, and I was like, I didn't get it, but then it clicked that that's what he meant. That was what he meant back then.
That's literally like the episode 1 of The Rehearsal, where he's like trying to implant the trivia into the guy's head. He's like, "Oh, curse the Chinese for inventing gunpowder," or whatever.
All right, so it's a 5-point game. Paul is in the lead.
Right.
45 to 40. And here is your bell
Tightened up again.
for round number 3. That one didn't work quite as well.
Well, I did the 3. I did the 1, 2, 3. So I think it lined up
Okay.
sonically, you know?
Just sonically, yes, as you're doing this. Sure. All right, Paul, since you're in the lead, you'll have opening choice in the final round. And this is our betting round. So once you make your selection of 1 through 5, I will give a clue. And you will open the bidding with the number of notes that you think you can guess this movie in. 4 is the minimum. The max is however many you'd like it to be. Once we have your opening bid, then we'll go over to Brendan. And Brendan, you can bid 1 note fewer all the way down to 0, or go ahead and tell him to settle the score. But we bid back and forth until one person tells the other to settle the score. And at that point, they are answering alone. Your point values are at 10 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. 6 to 9 notes, it's worth 15. 3 to 5 notes, it's worth 20. And 0 to 2 notes, it's worth 25 points. If your opponent gets the question wrong, you automatically get the points. You each have a lifeline you can use one time to ask for a second clue. And finally, if your opponent gets the question wrong and you think you know the answer, you can double down on it. If you guess correct or correctly, you will double the points available. But if you get it wrong, you get nothing. And if either of you need me to re-explain any of that, just let me know. But Paul, 1 through 5, the choice is yours, sir. Where are we going?
Let's go to 2.
All right. Number 2, it is. Your clue for number 2 is greed is good. Greed is good. I'll do a little shrug.
Bring a question mark
Good.
and question mark on the end of that.
There is question mark. Good.
Yeah. Okay. I caught what you were doing there.
Thank you. That was my not so subtle acting techniques.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
You have an offer. You have an offer in your email. Watch for it. This is exactly
that was the
what I'm
opposite
looking
of
for.
just throw it away. I was really lean into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for my next picture, kid. That was it.
Exactly. Silent film, no problem. I'll put on the silver makeup, just really big at all times.
5 stars for Brendan's grandpa.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's like, I don't know if you guys have seen the show The Other Two, but one of the main characters has like an audition to play a guy in a background in a commercial, and he's like, how should I be? And they're like, dude, you're just standing in the background. He's like, but am I like excited to be here? And he's like doing all these like dramatic motions, and it's like, dude, you're like a background extra. Like, what are you talking about? But
wasn't there that like iconic thing that when I was on Twitter was like, I think it's from maybe Skyfall, where like you can see the person in the background is like,
the broom.
sweeping the ground.
Yeah.
Like it's playing for 7, the background person is so obviously like,
the guy in Dunkirk,
that or Casino Royale.
the guy in Dunkirk in the trailer, the guy who's like, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The one of my favorites is when Hooper is trying to get the mayor to take the shark seriously in Jaws, and some extra is like blowing on the back of Hooper's neck, making him laugh. It's really fun. Once you spot it, you never unsee it once you spot it. It's where the
gotta go look for that.
Doing that to Richard Dreyfuss is insane because he's already liable to like fly off the handle.
Yeah, he actually smile. He actually breaks, but like the camera then cuts away just as he breaks, so you do catch it.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, that's great. I hadn't seen that.
Look for that.
Yeah, the tiger shark scene.
All right, your clue once again is greed is good, question mark. Paul, you'll open the bidding. How many notes do you want to start with?
I'll start with 9.
9 notes, making it worth 15. Brendan, you can say 8 notes down to 0 or tell him to settle the score.
7.
7.
6.
Can you just give me the point totals again one more time? Where does it
6
shift?
to 9 notes is worth 15.
Right, and then
3 to 5 is worth 20.
All right. I'm gonna go to 5 then.
Settle it.
Okay.
All right, on 5 notes. It's a 5-point game right now, 45 to 40. Brendan, you do have your lifeline if you want to use it. This is worth 20 points. And Paul, if you want to use your lifeline plus your double down, if he gets it wrong, you can do that.
All right.
Your clue once again is greed is good, question mark.
And bass notes don't count, by the way, guys, just in case you need reminding. Here we go.
I think it's more info on this one. It's a lot of score.
It sounds like something.
Now you can hear it as many times as you like.
Let me play it for me one more time at least. Yeah, let me see.
Mhm.
Because it's super familiar, but sometimes I screw up. What is it? Okay. I think I'm going to use my lifeline on this.
Okay.
It's worth a lot. Let me do it. Let me
We're
see if
20
I can.
points. It's not a bad gamble.
Yep.
All right. So Andy's going to read through the list of clues to give you your lifeline.
Okay.
And Paul, you will have the opportunity to steal if he gets it wrong.
Okay, Brendan. Your lifeline clue is "I'll be there for you."
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with "There Will Be Blood."
That is correct for 20 points.
Yeah. That was actually what I was thinking based on the other one, actually. But that score didn't quite. So I needed the extra clue to be confident. So that's good that I did that.
Got to dial it in. Paul is nonplussed with that outcome.
That would have been what I would have guessed, probably regardless of what the clue was, though, honestly. Because I was like, what else would. But that, I don't know. I just didn't quite remember that piece of music. But hey, I got there.
All right. Brendan now has a 15-point lead, 60-45, and you have choice 1, 3, 4, or 5.
5, please.
All right. Number 5, it is. Your clue is. Sorry, we had one marked. All right. Your clue comes to us from Matt Scanlon, and it is Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty.
How well do you know the score to Evan Almighty, Brendan?
Yeah, that's definitely what it's going to be. All right, I'll start with 12.
I'll go 9.
9 notes, making it worth 15 points.
7.
5.
4.
I'll go 3. He's got time to settle it. Watch.
Because what is the 25? Sorry, I keep forgetting. It's 2-0,
2.
right? Gets it to 25.
2 gets it to 25. It's a 15-point game right now. He's at 3 notes.
Okay, settle it.
Yeah.
All right, on 3 notes. Paul, you've got your lifeline. If you want to use it, your once again is Bruce Almighty. Here are your 3 notes.
Oh God. I regret every decision I've ever made in life. Bruce Almighty. Yeah, I should have had him settle at 4. God damn it. This is 20, right?
This is 20 points. You've got your lifeline if you want to use it.
I know.
It's a 15-point
Okay.
game right now with Brendan in the lead.
Yeah, still got 3 questions left, but if I miss this, that's a big hole to climb out of. I will use the lifeline.
All right. So once again, Andy's got to read through the list of clues to give you your lifeline. Your first clue was Bruce Almighty.
Okay. Okay, Paul, your lifeline clue comes to us from patron Juan Reyes, and it is Amityville Horror. Amityville Horror.
Okay. Yeah, Jaws.
That's correct for 20 points.
Weirdly, I was nervous with the music. Made me nervous because I was like, "This doesn't sound like a familiar part of."
I thought it was going to be Jaws because Bruce is the shark, but I didn't want to get too crazy with it though. Like that's why I was willing to drive it up because I thought maybe I'll just guess it, but it was risky, dude.
Yeah. That was a waste of a lifeline. That was
the pan shot through the Quint's like shark jaws that goes out to the boat. It's like the out to sea thing. That one.
Yeah.
You can't really use much music from that movie because it's just.
No, well, you
I was like, is this gonna just be?
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, is it gonna be that?
We've
obvious?
done that one time ever. Come on. It's.
No, of course.
We did that. I can't remember which sound I used, but yeah, it's basically like obviously a string.
Yeah.
But we did that. I think on the parent show probably we gave that to them, but we also did it, and we'll have to revive this at some point, but we did it for another movie, if you remember, Matt, the opening of another film.
I'd have to look. That seems so familiar.
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a comedy.
Yeah, where the whole sequence, and then it's like revealed that it's not. I don't remember what movie that is.
Anyway, just in case we use it again, but everyone's going to get that now. It's Airplane, whatever. I'll give it.
I was about to say, it's not Naked Gun. In my head, I was like, it's not
something
that.
like that.
Yeah, it's like the planes like fin
it's through the clouds.
That's funny.
All right, Paul takes a 5-point lead, and you have a choice of 1, 3, or 4.
So tight. No lifelines for either of us. We still both have a double down, though, right?
You do. You both have your double down.
Let's go 3.
All right. 3 it is. I think Andy has a little bit more setup on this one, but we still have all our bidding and all that stuff to do. So your clue comes to us from Matt Scanlon, and it is Waterworld. Waterworld. Damn it. Damn, what did you expect? I love that you had some preconceived notion as to what the clue was. Be like, that wasn't.
I was just like, there are clues where it's like you're like, I figured it out. And this is not one of those clues.
Nope, this one's.
I will start it at 13.
13 notes, Brendan.
10.
9.
8.
6.
5.
Settle it.
Okay.
All right, for 20 points. 5 notes. You do not have a lifeline.
Yep.
Your clue, once again, was Waterworld.
Mm-hmm.
Waterworld. And hopefully Andy's had enough time to do all the setup.
Good.
It would be really funny if the clue was just the title of the movie and everyone over.
One time.
Never do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I go? Chinatown.
Yeah, you can go. That is correct for 20 points.
See, but that's the clue. That is actually, it's funny, Paul. When you're at the Waterworld did you think of that or no? I was very curious.
I had a few different thoughts. That was one. That was one. I was like,
and that's what I was like.
Avatar 2. I had some,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I was totally willing to be wrong, but I was like, if it's Chinatown, I'll know. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me see if I can get this because I'll know.
The clue is vague enough though, where you're like, well, fuck, that could be a lot of.
Oh yeah, the clue. I just got lucky that my first instinct was correct, but sometimes you just got to go for it.
All right, that gives Brendan a 15-point lead, 80-65, and you have choice of 1 or 4.
1.
All right, 1 it is. Andy, I am going to require your help with this one because it's been a minute since I've seen it, and I don't know which the best would be.
Okay.
Thought maybe the clues were in British, like the phrasing.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
What's a lift?
Lord.
Caramel Sidewalk. All right, here we go. Let's have a
Hell
look.
is a boot.
Caramel Sidewalk. That's a good name.
Um,
Not really.
oof.
Yeah, there's a lot to choose from. And I'm like, that seems
Yeah,
like a good
wow.
one, but it's been a minute since I've seen it.
Mhm.
Well, he
I
said he
do-
just watched Zodiac, so we know we can rule out one movie, Brendan. Could be any other movie in the
Yeah,
history
about,
of
about 2
mankind.
weeks ago. Yeah,
We
watch,
can rule one out.
That's true.
recently
Uh,
watched Napoleon.
Wow, that would have been interesting.
It's not
Director's
bad.
cut? Or
What's
just
that?
the director's cut or just the theatrical?
Just the
Napoleon?
theatrical.
Oh, man.
Imagine if
I
you
don't
played
know
a
if we
piece of
need a
music
director's
that
cut on
only
this one.
appears in the
brother.
director's cut. That would be a
Yes, Matt,
crazy
brother.
moment.
You know what, Matt? I like X. I like Z. I think I like Z a lot.
Go ahead then. Go ahead and give it to him.
It
Oh,
blows
yeah?
my mind that you guys have so many clues, by the way, for each movie. That's
It's the patrons. Yeah.
Yeah, the pay we
Yeah.
between us, and when I say us, I mean mainly Andy. We'll have like 6 to 8 of ours, and then they'll
6 to 8.
tack on. We have 20. Some of them we
Yeah,
have 30 from the
yeah.
patrons.
I like to do over 5, less than 10 for me, and then the patrons come in with a lot. Okay. All right, we'll go with that. All right. Okay. Okay, guys, your clue is Dreyfus's hottest movie. Dreyfus's hottest movie, and that comes to us from our patron Ken.
Dreyfus's?
Dreyfus.
Yeah,
Like with an
Dreyfus's.
apostrophe at the end, though? Like
like
Dreyfus's?
ownership. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, wow.
Jesus.
Dreyfus's hottest movie.
So Brennan, you'll open the bidding on this.
It's like a bad Stefan sketch from SNL. Dreyfus's hottest movie is
Everybody. Yeah, exactly.
is The Beekeeper. It's got bees.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go to. I started, right? Sorry.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Let's go 13.
13.
9.
Gonna call that the Oyama Gambit right
8.
there. 8.
6.
Settle it.
Okay.
Smart move. If he gets it, ties it up going into the
Yeah.
last question.
I can't let him take the lead on me.
All right. Nobody has a lifeline. Paul, your clue is Dreyfus's hottest movie.
How many notes? Sorry, I was just
6
saying
notes.
6.
6 notes.
that. Okay, cool.
Should not waste my lifeline. My God. Dreyfus's hottest movie? This is brutal. Can you play it again, please?
Of course.
That's a really short 6 notes. God damn it. Damn. I might be cooked here. Dreyfus's hottest movie. Hottest movie. Oh my God. Dreyfus's hottest movie. I'm just gonna say Backdraft.
Incorrect.
Oh
Incorrect. So, Brennan, you'll get the 15 points.
Well, here's what I want to ask. If I go double or nothing, I don't lose 15 points, right? I just don't gain 15 points, correct?
That is correct. You can double down on it.
Let's play big. Let's have fun. I'll still have the lead. I'm going to go double down on this.
All right.
which will be
Doubling
for
down.
30 points. I'm going to go with Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Incorrect.
Oh, too bad. Damn.
Incorrect. No
I was
points
thinking the
awarded.
volcano, man.
Yeah, it's
Devil's
not,
Peak volcano.
it's not bad.
Yeah, I just thought I'd go
Um,
for it.
I thought about using that movie, but we used it with Paul on a previous show. So
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
use
yeah.
Close
I
Encounters.
didn't get the Alien 5 notes, which would have wanted me to get.
That's fair. I
Really
really
fair.
probably wouldn't use double down when I'm leading the game, though, so I might as well go for it. I'm not going to use it on the last question.
Yeah, might as well. That was
Do you want to hear the rest of the score? Let's
Yeah,
see if you
go ahead,
can
You
bud.
beat me by 5 points, though. I'm gonna look. You beat me by. I'm gonna look like a fool.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god. Is this I could. It's funny because I have the whole reaction. Maybe I'm wrong. Is this just Bastards? Is this Inglorious Bastards?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too bad. I should have thought about it. I got so caught up on the clue that I didn't even really listen to that. Well, I guess we didn't hear the whole thing though.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
heard.
that's fine.
Because I was trying to think of characters named Dreyfus, and it just didn't land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to assume that's off Julie Dreyfus.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And the hottest movie being that the cinema blows up.
The cinema blows up. Yeah.
No, one of the generals is named Dreyfus, I think. Or like one of the characters in the movie, I think.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
there you
can
go.
check. I know Julie
Yeah, there is
Dreyfus
a
is in it.
Dreyfus.
Yeah, Julie Dreyfus is in like a few Tarantino
Yeah,
movies.
Tarantino's.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right, so
I'm in my game.
the 15-point game. Brendan is in the lead.
All right.
You will open the bidding again. Since nobody got any points on that, we have one left. It's for all the marbles. Your clue is from Ken Whitehurst, and it is London Calling. London Calling.
Can I start the bidding?
Yes, sir.
12.
Oh, 12. And I'm down by 15.
You're down by 15.
I'm going to go 9.
Now, we'll let you guys know. If it's a tie ball game, then we go to sudden death, and Andy just picks a score at random and plays it until one of you guesses correctly. You can just keep guessing.
And you can only use your double down on a question the other person's gotten wrong, correct? You can't.
That is
double
correct.
So I'll just have you settle it now, Paul.
Smart move. Smart move.
15. Yeah. That's what I got to do.
All right, yeah. So if it's a tie ball game after this, Paul gets it right, then we'll go to sudden death. Otherwise, if Paul gets it wrong, Brendan wins the game.
That's why maybe doubling
all
down
come
wasn't
down
so
to
smart
this.
now that I think about it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Paul, your clue once again is London Calling.
And how many notes? Sorry.
9 notes.
Okay.
9 notes.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God. London Calling. Can I ask if that's 2 L's or 1? Or am I not allowed to ask that? In Calling.
It is 1 L.
Okay.
London Calling.
And can I hear that one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say In Bruges.
Incorrect.
Oh my God.
Points automatically go to Brendan.
That was what I thought, though, too, with the 1 L.
1 L.
I didn't
No,
recognize
that
that.
is the King's Speech. The King's
That's
they're all
Calling.
Oh my God. And I was
Yeah.
like, because Ray Fiennes calls from London
Exactly, yeah.
in
I know.
Bruges, and it's like, oh
Yeah, Colin.
that is painful.
you were dialed into it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But Brendan,
That's
you
a
are
good question.
today's
Wow,
winner.
thank you. All right.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
As winner, you
That's
have
fun.
the floor first to say whatever you like. So go right ahead.
No, I just thanks so much. Thanks, guys, for having me on again. And Paul's, kind of connecting with you guys again. So that was awesome. So this was good, and I'm glad. I was pretty nervous because I feel like Sam Levine, I just didn't have it, so I'm just glad that it was competitive. Obviously, I'm glad to win, but I was actually nervous. I was like, I cannot suck twice because I feel like that Sam Levine match. I was like, yo, I'm dragging down the product. So that was my biggest fear.
Never.
But no,
never.
thanks. Obviously, no, it's awesome. Paul's one of my close friends, so it's fun to play against him and win or lose. And thanks for having me on, guys.
I was until today.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over. No, the friendship being on the line. Why did we put that on the line? That was crazy. Like, well, actually, how do you put
This was the friendship game, some would say.
Yeah, we've tried to destroy
This
podcasts.
is how you lose the friendship game, Paul. This is the whole point. We have to stay friends no matter what. That's the credit that I'm shouting out.
That's a movie, Brendan's.
That's my random credit of the day. The friendship game.
Shamelessly slipping that in.
Yeah,
there.
why not? Why not?
Is that one 4 stars? Which one is 4 stars?
I can't reveal these secrets. I can't reveal these secrets, dude. These secrets to find my letterbox.
That was off-air talk, but
There are 4 stars in the film. You know,
the movie. Yeah, that's true. The movies of mine that my grandfather has rated on Letterboxd. I can't reveal which these are. You know, I gotta protect his anonymity, man. You never know. You know,
it's true.
No,
it's true. He likes just giving his reviews. You know.
Yeah,
not be scrutinized for it.
You're just sending him into the void. He's just throwing his takes out, you know, into the volcano.
Yeah, exactly.
Watches him up there and just shouts.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Paul, what about you, man? Anything to plug, promote, say?
No, just, you know, keep an eye out for me potentially appearing on things in the future that may be trivia related, but who knows what those things will be.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But if in theory they might air on Amazon Prime at some point in the near future. But again, who's to say what these things are?
Gosh, I love being on a podcast where I know the vague teas. Like, this is just awesome. I'm always listening to podcasts, the vague teas I never know, and here I am, and I'm in the know. It feels good.
We'll be on the lookout for something that may or may not come out on Amazon Prime.
Speaking of London Calling, interesting.
Ooh, 1L.
Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, but no, it's always great being on the show, and it's just a blast. I love everything.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Endeavor. So the people that run it, and then the people that are across the the sideline for me. It's just an enjoyable experience overall. So thank you guys for making the show on the regular. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Same.
Andy, what about you, man? Anything you want to say before we get out here?
Mm-hmm. 3 things to say. 1.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Locked and loaded.
An agenda.
Yeah. 1. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you two, as a sort of 2 competitors on the show, are the best at clues in terms of dissecting them. I think we've had like people that really tune in. I think you guys had like whether you got the answer right first time or not, you were right there all the time with the clues.
Do we know music? No.
Yeah.
Can we read vague descriptions of things?
I feel like the show would have been exactly the same if we'd have just done a clue trivia show.
Maybe.
Second,
we did do a clue trivia show. If you think about one of the questions asked.
Very good.
That's right. Yeah. Multiple clues. A plan without a clue. The movie Clue.
Second thing, review bombers shouldn't stay anonymous. That's my opinion, and that includes your granddad. Okay, third thing.
I was like, where you're going with that?
Shots fired in Canada.
Third thing.
The whole bombers thing it seems very British coded. His grandfather's Irish. Is a lot of tension going on.
Yeah, translation is probably
phrasing
there. Over there.
Yeah, he's Scottish actually. My grandmother's Irish. Very confusing. Yeah, I have an Irish grandmother and a Scottish grandfather.
Right.
So.
Okay. And maybe
I gotta say, I was thrown because when the World Cup was going on, I came in and I was like, oh man, England, and it's the final. I'm excited. He's like, anyone but England. I'm all Spain. So I'm sorry to say, he was.
No, that's perfectly. That's exactly right. I've watched England. I've watched England play Portugal in Wales, and I was in a pub full of Welsh people like cheering Portugal. It just.
I was surprised. I thought it was a place to connect with him, and he was like,
"Oh no,
he was befuddled by my attempt." Exactly.
Constant civil war. Yeah. Third thing, and maybe too much time has passed for this, but vague teas has to be the name of your rival show for talking tips for Sam Levine, Brendan, that you mentioned earlier. I love the idea of you. And if you'd have given me 10 more minutes, I would have had you a theme tune.
And then you could sell vague tees, tea, like t-shirts,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
really
Maybe
faded
they're
out.
product
Maybe
dying.
you really tell what it is.
No, it's okay.
The Emperor's
Yeah,
vague
well,
tees.
You know, you might watch for me. You might see me in a court of law with Sam Levine sometime soon. We'll see. I might be suing him for the rights to his tips.
Trial of the Edmonton one. We're back.
Yeah, that's it's the final in the trilogy right there.
Yeah. We're gonna go.
Talking tips, vague teas, and then
tip versus tip. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Landmark case. Landmark case. It's a benchmark of jurisprudence here in this country for centuries to come.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our thanks to both of you for joining us. It's always a treat to have you on, and it's fine. It's great that we finally destroyed a friendship, Andy. So let's set out to do that.
It's over. It's over, dude.
Settle the score promise.
Yes. Finally worked. All right, but we'll have both of their socials in the description below, so hit them up. Be on the lookout if you have Amazon Prime for some vague thing that may be coming out with Paul. That may
and Colin Firth.
Reacher season 3? Probably not, but maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He goes,
a secret 5th season is coming out. Who knows?
I'd like to see how you tied that into trivia. This should be interesting.
Yeah. Alan Richson just sits there and asks me trivia questions. If I answer incorrectly, I get tortured.
Punched in the face.
I don't know.
That's incredible. Serious. Yeah, that sounds insane.
I would actually tune into that. So we can make that happen. I'm watching.
Yeah.
All right, but you can follow Andy at STS_Andy and me at Matt Knost. That is it for this week's Settle the Score. We'll see you guys next week with another new show. Until then, adios.